What's going on, people? So, I recorded my first Black Friday unboxing thing from the Roosevelts the other day. I haven't released that video because I took a bad picture for the thumbnail, so I needed to redo that, and I just haven't done it yet. But the video is fully edited. It's on YouTube right now, just unlisted, so you can't really see it. I don't think, well, yeah, I don't think I've tagged anything with it. So sometimes like I'll put up unlisted videos and but I'll tag them in other videos so that like it's just already done. So if you watch closely, like at the little, whatever they call them, the cards or whatever, sometimes you'll see videos in there that haven't been released. It's just a thing that I do. Alright, so anyways, these came from Roosevelt's. It's Black Friday stuff. Before I jump into it, I'm going to hit you with some sizing things because that sounds like a good spot to do this. Sizing wise, right? I bought these all true to size, which is for me, like I buy small size shirts on every type of shirt that I buy, right? So the tank tops, the t-shirts, the running shirts, everything else, like those ones from Old Navy that are same style with the buttons, yeah, everything else, right? But if that's not good enough for you, and I believe that's not going to be good enough for a lot of people, I will say this. There is a sizing chart on the webpage, on these Roosevelt's webpage, and it seems to be pretty decent, right? They adjusted it, so now it just shows you like the different measurements of your body and says like, okay, small, medium, large, whatever. So hopefully if you go through there and you look at that and you look at yourself, I mean, I guess if you also just go with, like I said earlier, just the same size that you buy on anything else, you'll probably be fine. But that should at least give you a pretty good ballpark idea of like what to expect. And they use that same chart for all the shirts, right? So whether it's bamboo or Kunu Flex or seersucker, I guess the polos probably fall under that too. Speaking of that, right? Real quick about this thing, like I can't speak on the sizing of like the polos, the hoodies, the anything else. I don't wear long sleeve shirts, right? And I don't wear polos, so that takes out a chunk of the Roosevelt's things. I only wear the Kunu Flex shirts, the seersuckers, and the bamboos, right? Yeah. And the ropers. So yeah, let's go ahead, move on past that. Talk about some shirts here. See what's going on in each of these bags. It's been a little while, I don't remember. And then I'll be doing this thing all again one more time when the final bag shows up tomorrow or Tuesday or something. So, leading the pack, we have this here Black Panther shirt, right? So it just has a bunch of Black Panther things going on with it, right? I saw this like a long time ago on their webpage, thought it looked kind of cool, just didn't really care to like actually buy it. But when you're looking at Black Friday stuff though, and you're seeing things for like these crazy discounted prices, it really just changes your standards. You know, you're like, you know what? I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get all these things that I was only kind of interested in before. This right here, this Harley Quinn shirt. Oh yeah. I dropped a little sticker out of there. I don't know if that's going to focus. Probably not, but whatever. Yeah, I think this was like $28, right? Looking at it, yeah, I wasn't going to pay the $70 for it. I got no problems with it, right? It's just, I didn't like it $70 worth of to buy it. You know what I'm saying? So now, again, being like a little under half priced, or a little more than half price, really, off that is. Yeah, this makes total sense. And what's going on here? It's really just like a lot of different frames of her doing stuff and her different variations or whatever. Some of them, because some of them look like they're from different movies. Some of them look like they're from the, what's that thing? That animated series. So yeah, very cool. And you know, it's like I've been going through my Roosevelt shirts since July, right? I've only worn those to work. And I'm just trying to say, like, okay, I'm not going to wear any of the other ones until I've, like, worn everything at least once. And I was down to, like 4 or 5 more. And then Black Friday came around, and now I'm not down to 4 or 5 more anymore. So this is the Ultimate Warrior shirt, right? Another one of those shirts that I saw, I thought it looked kind of cool, right? But I had no reason whatsoever to buy it. And looking at it, yeah, it's fine, right? It's kind of gray, got a lot of neon colors popping off in there, right? So it's a thing that like makes sense for me, right? It's kind of like those Noosa Tri 16s, the Day of the Dead ones. It kind of reminds me a lot of those, actually, now that I think about it. So yeah, definitely something that I would be into. Just, again, for the full price, I was thinking, no thank you. And there's this Roosevelt sticker in there. Alright, this is another wrestling shirt. I can tell that already. So this, where did that go? We'll lead with the sticker this time. Again, it's kind of just, you know, they all are the same. They're all Roosevelt stickers. They all just look different. So this is the Scott Hall tribute shirt, or whatever they call it. So basically, when you look at this, you're just going to see a whole bunch of Scott Hall. So I have a similar shirt like this from Bret Hart, you know. And I kind of like that one a little bit more in some ways, but because, I don't know, I guess because this one has like different art styles in there, and some of them just kind of like feel, I don't know, it just feels like a weird Photoshop. Like some of these feel like they just don't go together. But ultimately, it's fine. And for, again, I want to say this was one of those really cheap ones. So I'm not going to complain about it, right? If I thought it wasn't worth buying at all, it would still be on their shelf, right? But I like wrestling. I think that's a thing that most people know by now. So hey, whatever. Is there a sticker in this bag? There is not. That's fine. I don't remember what this thing was called. The bag, what does the bag say? Spring Sketches. Okay, cool. This is the Spring Sketches shirt. So it's basically just a blacked out shirt with some flowery designs on it. Real simple. Nothing crazy about it. But I think it just works. Kind of like the Ultimate Warrior shirt, right? Dark colored shirt with some nice like color to it here and there. It's not doing too much, so I think it works out pretty alright. And this is the pricing thing, right? So yeah, I'll come back to that in a second. Because I was wondering like where some of this... Okay, so the Scott Hall one was 42. But still, again, down from 70 is pretty good, right? But the Warrior one was 28. The Harley Quinn was 28. Black Panther was 56. Ultimate Warrior was 28. And this one here was 50. So this is the Roper. This is the white buffalo, right? I don't know why, but I saw this and I just thought like, I think I need to have this, right? I like the Roper style. I only have, well, I was about to say I only have one, but I forgot to get that Robin Hood shirt. It's just like a cool look to me. I don't know what it is about it, but I just really like these, you know? So I'm looking forward to breaking this one out. This is one that I almost could see myself buying it at full price, but I honestly don't think I knew that it existed until the Black Friday sale. Because the thing is, when those sales can't come along, that's when I just like get on the webpage and I just like click on Black Friday and just show me everything. What is there that you are willing to take money for? Because I might just have some for you. So wasn't necessary to buy as many of these as I did, but hey man, sometimes you get a little trigger happy. You start buying these things. What is this? This is a Roosevelt sticker, obviously, but I'm saying like which design is it? And there you go. There's that. I was going to bring it a little closer, then I dropped it. So whatever. That's what happens when you do these things all in one seamless shot. It does not always go well. This is the last shirt. It's also an Ultimate Warrior shirt. So there you go. This one has a lot more color going on. I feel like there's like a very similar Ninja Turtles shirt as far as just like the overall design of this and whatever. But so there he is, just kind of busting through walls, doing a little Kool-Aid Man type of thing, or whatever you want to call it. So it's nice. It's like nice little purple and some greens in there. I like the color choices, right? I do. So there you go. There's that. And I guess, yeah, so this was also 28. So all the Warrior shirts were cheap, which is, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I get they've probably been there for so long. They're probably just trying to like move stuff out because they come out with new shirts like on a weekly basis. So anyways, from me to you, have a nice rest of your day or rest of your night, whatever's wherever you are. Up next, going to be talking about these Santa shirts. What is this, like Chill Santa and Extreme Santa? No. Yeah, Extreme Santa and Chill Santa. Yeah, I said it right the first time. Fancy that. Alright, cool. Later, people.